I'm on an island close to the North Pole. Located in the town of Longyearbyen on Svalbard, I'm about to stay in a 5-star luxury hotel. I mean, just look down the street. So let's head in and get warm. Arctic outside and warm and cozy inside. Now, it's customary here in Longyearbyen to not wear shoes inside restaurants, inside people's houses, which is a bit like it is at my house, but also in hotels. So you've got to take your shoes off and put some slippers on or walk around in your socks. The reception is actually upstairs. This is just like a little sitting area, which is quite nice. And when you come in, you take your shoes off and you put your shoes in any of these lockers. Or if you've got a room here, you put them in your room, but you're supposed to take them off before you go into your room. And there you go. I mean, it's a slipper paradise. You have every single size of slipper you can imagine. You take your slippers out and you put your shoes in its spot. Never seen that before. Okay, so let's head down to my room, which is down here, right at the end. Very darkly lit down here. Here is my room, number 226. You've just got to remember to take your key out of it rather than just leave it in there like I did when I first came into the room. So obviously I've already been in here to check in and have a look around. And all I can say is, this is amazing, considering where I am in a very remote part of the Arctic, and yet there's a 5-star hotel here, which is very luxurious. So starting off in my own living room with its own huge, but rather firm, couch. But what I love about this hotel is the attention to detail. I mean, you don't get many little areas like this in a hotel, do you? Something you'd find in your lounge, maybe. A cool music player, or is it a radio? I think you just put your iPod. Yeah, iPod. Who has iPods anymore? I still have an iPod. Fake flowers though. And this sideboard is something out of the 70s actually. Nothing in the drawers though. And then up here, I've got some glasses, champagne flutes, a couple of wine glasses. I've even got, now I'd love to believe this is complimentary, but I don't think it is. Look at that, an F on the corkscrew, Funkin' Lodge. Here is the minibar price list. I've got some crisps and some nuts. Interesting they put them there rather than actually in the fridge. I've also got some books here. So, you know, on these cold, dark days, I can read some books. Great little photo of Longyearbyen there. And over here is where the minibar is, and also an espresso coffee machine, which is nice. A couple of mugs, some glasses, tea and coffee. Yes, that'll do nicely. And the minibar is in here. Look at that. I have some champagne. Where's the rest of the wine? Got some Coke. Got a TV, a little reading light, and what looks like a book. Oh, this is information all about the geology of Svalbard, obviously about the hotel, about the first intrepid explorers that first found Longyearbyen, the history of the hotel. Wow, that looks like a really good read. It also gives you an option to sign up for when the Northern Lights might be possible. Just looking out the window now, this is the best daylight I'm going to see. In other words, I'm not going to see any daylight. It's snowing a little bit, so I don't think I'm going to be able to see the Northern Lights right now because obviously there's too much cloud, but maybe later on in my stay. I can't open the window though, obviously, nor would I want to. And then through this room, I've got the bedroom, a very chunky, cozy bed. The bathroom is in there. So I don't have lamps though, but I do have these pretty little funky reading lights. A couple of USB ports. Love this headboard though. Nice and soft, dark mahogany wood like that. And then there's a TV over there. Robes, obviously it's just me here at the minute, so we'll check them out a little bit later. So I've got to do it from this angle because there's not much light over that side. Let's do the bed test. Nice and comfy. The cushions though are huge. Obviously we have a couple of dress cushions, but just look at the size of this. This is huge. What is it with hotels? Why do they love giving you the feather pillows and nothing firmer? Because when you put your head in them, your head sinks. Some people like it, but I kind of get very hot doing that. So I'm gonna have to see if there is some, maybe some firmer pillows. Welcome to the Arctic desert. We have developed this moisturizing cream with essential oils of sea blackthorn, birch to help protect your skin from Svalbard's dry climate. Accept this gift from us. Now there is a Christmas gift for Gabby. But checking out the bathroom. Now what I'm super excited about is that there's a bath in here, stroke shower, and it is a pretty nice tub. Love this though, look, you can pull this right over you. It says Funkin' Lodge over there. Some shower gel, bath salts. That is very nice. Look at that, you see your face in that, nicely polished. And also nice touch if you do want to shower, the shower gel and the conditioner is up there. This is one of those really funky showers that you press that and you can get like massage options in your shower, pretty nice. Handy they've made it a bit of a wet room as well so you can see the drainage down there. As Ernest Hemingway said, the earth is a fine place and worth fighting for. Therefore we ask you for joining and save water in our hotel. Couple of glasses up here, this huge mirror, something for your hair, a comb, some other stuff, body lotions and some flannels. Oh, I saw that and was like, what is it? It's a plug socket. You do have to watch though, there is one heck of a step down in the middle of the night. You could quite easily trip over that going into the bathroom. Wow, super impressed with my room. So I'm going to try some dinner tonight. Also, I get breakfast included in the morning. And I also, included within the price, get afternoon tea. So that's going to be good. Also, what is there to do in Svalbard during the day? I mean night, I mean polar night. So I'm going to get washed up, I'm going to go and have some dinner and explore the rest of the hotel. I have to remember to lock my door. So there are rooms down here. I think there is a sauna down here. This could be it. Yeah, this is the gym and the sauna. Norwegians, the Finnish, they all do love their saunas. By the way, there is nobody in here before you ask. Wow, this is huge. Also not overly too hot. You want to get it more warm? Splash a little water on those rocks. So from the outside it does remind me just a little bit of the Overlook Hotel, some big long corridors. I've gone for a suite rather than one of the very nice but basic rooms down here. They're up on the second level, which is where the restaurant is. And all the nice little sitting areas that you've got. Look at that. That is what you call a fireplace. Wow, that is amazing. Lovely areas you can sit up here and just relax, enjoy the Christmas music by the Christmas tree and look outside into the wilderness and the barrenness of Svalbard. A little gift shop up here, look, where the streets have no names. Spitsbergen, love that. Little huskies, little walruses, and of course polar bears. So my room's down here, there's more seating down here. Look at that fireplace. Love this space though, so cozy. Love how there's like loads of little cozy areas just to come and sit down and relax. Feels very much like somebody's living room in here, doesn't it? Even more seating here as well. I take it this is a meeting room that I've just walked into. What's crazy is you can really hear the wind up against the windows. Just on the third floor now, thought I'd come up and have a nose around. The lights are so cool, aren't they? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but wow, I can really hear the wind rattling in the roof. You really do feel like you are, well, in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's go to dinner, and it feels weird going to dinner in my slippers. But let's go. It's weird, but there's also something so comfy about being in my slippers for dinner. It's like I'm at home. It's nice. I think it's going to be quite pricey. There is king crab on the menu, which sounds totally amazing, which I think is about £50. I kind of have to try Arctic king crab, don't I? Hello, just table for one, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fine, thank you. Okay, so I've decided to go for the full experience, which is quite expensive, but I wanted to get the best experience that I could in this restaurant. So to start with, we get a selection of canapes, then we get mushroom and onion, then king crab and lobster ravioli. I did think about going for the king crab, but apparently it is so big with the legs, it might freak me out a little bit. The Arctic char, which is like salmon, reindeer, Norwegian Christmas, which is rice pudding, cream, mandarin sorbet and crispy rice, and then Funkin' chocolates. I'll tell you the price at the end. It still blows my mind what's outside and where I actually am, because when you're in here, you just wouldn't think about where you are. So I haven't even started yet, but I've got a brioche bun, bit sweet, some butter and some lingonberry sprinkled on the top. Oh, it's warm. Reindeer heart, don't know how I feel about this. It's nice. So it's a bit like a soup as well as a broth, but the mushroom tastes really randomly fruity. It smells amazing. However, there's only 2 of them. Wow, there is so much flavour in your mouth. I can't even explain that. Wow. I had Arctic char in Lapland. It's just like salmon. Tastes just the same. It's really nice. Is it cheaper or more expensive? I don't know. It smells really nice. Don't know how I feel about this. I've never ever tried it. I've always kind of not wanted to. It's got like a plum sauce there. It is a very rich meat. It is nice, but I just don't think I can eat it. I know what people will say, you eat other meat, but I don't know. It's nice. It's very tender, but can't do it. It's also got white chocolate on it. I know what you're thinking. Where's the rest of it? It is good. Well, on the menu it says chocolates for dessert, but there's just one. These are all handmade by the pastry chef. This is white chocolate and honey. So I am going to have to nibble this. Honey and white chocolate. There's quite a lot of ginger actually in there as well. It's nice. Well, dinner was really lovely. Absolutely taste sensation, apart from the reindeer. So what is there to do in Svalbard during the day, stroke polar night? We'll find out tomorrow. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Good choice for breakfast. However, I'm actually not really feeling breakfast this morning, to be honest. It's not as big as some places, but it's got everything I guess you want. I still can't get used to waking up in the dark. It feels like you've just had a nap rather than going to bed and waking up in the morning. It's amazing what daylight does for you. It makes you think, how do people cope here, you know, with darkness for so long, and then it's hard to get motivated. It is like when you're in somebody else's house and then you go outside, you put your shoes on. So what is there to do in Svalbard during the day? Actually, there is quite a lot of excursions that you can book. You can go into an ice cave, you can go and do some wine tasting, or you can get on a snowmobile, which is exactly what I'm going to go and do. Come on. Look at that. 9 in the morning. Here's my transport that's going to take me to my snowmobile.
I will be your guide. My name is Charlotte or Charlotte or whatever you prefer. Like that. Just hop inside the car. We will pick up some more gas and then we'll go down to the office.
Thank you. So before we go out, we've got to get a briefing of how to ride a snowmobile, which I've done before. It's like riding a jet ski, but on snow. So there's a lot of gear to wear. I've got my jacket, I've got my mittens, I've got my boots, balaclava, and of course my helmet. Ready to go. I know it looks a little bit much, but you've got to keep yourself warm. So it's true that there's more polar bears than people in Svalbard, isn't there?
I wouldn't say it's more polar bears than people. There's some local polar bears that are living like on Svalbard their whole life, and then there's a lot of global local polar bears, and they're just like drifting with the drift ice and then going to Siberia, going to Alaska, and going back here, going to Greenland. So it's super hard to count how many polar bears.
They can walk some distances, can't they?
Yeah. The snowmobile starts. It doesn't have any noise because it's electric. So it starts when this red one here, it's up with the 0.
I'm going to be switching to the GoPro now. Obviously this camera might freeze. It's also pretty dark out there, so we'll see how we get on. I know what they mean about the frostbite. My face, I've only been out here for like 2 seconds and it feels like there's daggers against my face.
Permafrost, right? And the Arctic, the ground is frozen and it's up to 500 meters deep frozen. Under this 500 meters we have fluent groundwater under the permafrost. And the permafrost means that the ground is frozen, and when something freezes it expands and there's a lot of pressure in the permafrost. And sometimes this permafrost cracks up and the groundwater gets pushed up. So here we have the pressure of the permafrost under the river ice, and some groundwater pushes up the river ice. So that's what's happening. This ice bubble is kind of the river ice that gets pushed up by the groundwater. That's why it like starts cracking up at some points.
So back at the hotel and time for afternoon tea, although not really afternoon tea, it is literally just that. So the hotel lays on tea and coffee, quite a choice of tea actually to be had, but I thought I'd go for a nice hot cup of coffee. There is also some homemade chocolates as well, which look very nice, so I thought I'd treat myself to one of these. Really nice. Cheers. There is something about polar nights though that are just so cozy. Just, you know, being inside, grabbing a nice hot drink and looking outside at the cold weather. Did you know that 69% of you are not subscribed? So if you see that subscribe button, make sure you hit it. It's free. And also, please do give the video a thumbs up. It helps me out more than you know. And if you've got any ideas where I should go next, the weirder, the better, and 5-star or bad, just let me know in the comments. Well, my time here has come to an end, and I have to say I didn't expect this type of luxury here in the Arctic. I mean, this building has got so much history with the past and the miners as well. This building's actually been here for a very long time. The thing I like about it the most, this must be the coziest hotel I've ever stayed in. Yes, it's right on the edge of town and it is a little bit of a walk, but there is taxis available if you don't want to walk out there in the Arctic conditions like I have done, but I've only been here for like 24 hours, so I kind of wanted to experience it. If you want to see more of Svalbard, why not check out the most northern hotel in the world just here, or you can check out me staying in an ice igloo in Lapland here. Give the video a thumbs up, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.